Hello, this is Brad Hebig. My name is Brad Hebig with Plastilock Electrical. I'm here to show you how easy these boxes are to put in. We've had a lot of people call and ask questions about it and wonder why we want to put it in the form before we pour instead of after. I just don't like to cut all that foam away. So we invented this box 20 years ago to do this. Now, as you can see, we put down our first course. We got our foundation in. We put down the first course and we mark out everywhere we want to have an outlet. Everywhere there's an exterior wall, or an interior framed wall, because we can loop out into the walls. I'll show you how that all works. We set the first course, get our windows and doors, all of our bucks built, and then we start to put in the electrical. Now this is the kitchen area, so of course that's going to go up a little higher before we put those in. Over here is a patio door. We're going to have an outlet over here on this side, and we have these series of outlets put in underneath the big window here in the living room. So anyway, we come in and we get the box and we mark where the boxes go. And the boxes will fit all 2.5, 2 5/8 foam. You just come over wherever you want the outlets. This is going to be our finished floor here, so we know we want to have them 16 inches off the floor. So we just take and push a depression in with the box, cut that out, put the box in, and put the foam back in. That helps keep that box nice and square with the sun and everything. Otherwise, it could move a little bit with the sun shining on it while you're building. Then in the back of the box, there's 2 ports on a single, 4 on a double, 6 on a triple. These will accept 1/2 inch foam inside these ports, 3/4 on the exterior. So we take sweeps with belled ends, and this is a 6-inch wall. So just a regular 90 sweep glues right into that, and we take 1/2 inch conduit and it lays right tight against the foam. So it's not going to stop the concrete flow. It's not going to obstruct it. It never has. I've never had that problem. We loop it over. We come into this box with a port on the bottom, another conduit on the top. Bring the conduit over, keep daisy chain them in until we come out into a wall. Here's another outlet. Then we come over here to put in the last outlet, or to put in where the framed wall is. We mark it out. This is a 2x4 wall. So we put the bell on here, mark kind of where we got to have it. Put glue on it. Put that in. Lay that in there. Then we continue on with another box down here. Down, glue that in. Up the conduit in. The conduit snaps right in. You can tie that down so it stays right there. And we come up, put in another conduit here for this one to come out. Take the belt in, push it on the bottom one. Conduit cutter, cut them off about 2.5 inches out so you can drill the stud and hook that on. Next one goes in. Cut that off the same. And ready to go up the next course. And a little bit of tying down, we can slide all the uprights in after the wall's up. And wherever there's a switch box, you put in a double or a triple, do the same exact thing. On the switches, most of the time, we'll just take all the sweeps and run them up. On a double, there's 4, so we'll run at least 3 up. So you got one for the power in, power to the light inside, and power to the light outside. There's 4 ports. You can run 4 conduit up if you want. They all go out against the wall. It does not stop any concrete from flowing. It never has. Now on a 4-inch wall, that would be a little tighter, but there again, with the mix you use, you just take the belt ends, cut them off, and glue them in, and they all fit inside of there. Even a 3/4 will fit inside that wall. So anyway, that's how we put in the Plastilock Electrical Boxes, and we've been doing this for a lot of years, 21 years now. We put them in all the stuff we build, and we sell this to people who put them in, and people have always asked why and how fast does it go. Well, that's literally how fast it goes. It doesn't take long at all to put it in. Now on this project, the guys have been here 2 days, and they got the walls damn near up. I mean, we'll probably pour this on Monday. So for a 2,000 square foot house with this many doors and windows and all this stuff, 2 guys working, that's probably a pretty good deal. I suppose somebody out there will say, well, man, that takes a long time. Well, could you frame it any faster when you run around the house, framing, sheeting, Tyvek, and then insulation? This is all done in one shot. One trip around the house, it's done. The conduit's in. All the electrician has to do is pull the wire. There's no cutting out the foam, spraying it back in, anchoring that wire to the foam or to the concrete wall by code. The conduit's done. And PVC conduit in these boxes are very cheap compared to all that labor and all that cleanup. So anyway, if you have any questions, call 307-701-6345. So I hope to hear from you. Thank you.